Hi, I'm Lisa Miller, and welcome to the Campus News Desk. Let's take a look at some exciting things happening around Trinity. Let's get started. We are thrilled to welcome our incoming May 2021 class. As this new class of students gets started, we remind them that we are focused on their success, encourage them to work hard, and support them to be the change in the world they want to see. As you know, last year the COVID-19 pandemic kept Trinity graduates from participating in our annual commencement ceremony. But this year, we are happy to announce that commencement is back. The ceremony will be held at the beautiful hotel at Avalon in Alpharetta, Georgia. We are so excited for all of our graduates and can't wait to celebrate with them and their families at this socially distanced event. Graduates are encouraged to send in photos and shout-outs from their time at Trinity. These will be included in the graduate memory book at the commencement ceremony. For more information about this or commencement, please reach out to Student Services. Coming up on the weekend of June 12th, Georgia's Medical Reserve will be conducting a disaster relief simulation in Warner Robins, Georgia. Trinity students have the unique opportunity to gain valuable experience as they train alongside military reserve officers, first responders, medical professionals, and community leaders to respond and administer care to those in need during a disaster. We can't say enough about the opportunities our Southeast Clinical Campus provides for our Trinity students. Learning to be good physicians in this emerging environment, students must appreciate the skills, strengths, and vocabularies of other professions. In addition to our work with the Medical Reserve, our partnership with Central Georgia Technical College allows Trinity students to participate in interprofessional workshops, where they work alongside nursing students and surgical techs in a multitude of simulated real-life procedures that both strengthen communication and team-building skills. This collaboration between team members improves patient care, reduces medical errors, and strengthens staff relationships and job satisfaction. And we believe this is a vital part of medical education. Managing patients' care is a team sport, and interprofessional collaboration in medical training is more important than ever. And as part of our new webinar series, we will be hosting one-on-one alumni panels. This format will allow prospective students to join in and connect directly with Trinity graduates. Our first event is scheduled for May 19th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. This panel will feature Dr. Megan Pillay, a 2018 Trinity graduate, now in her third year of residency at Morristown Medical Center in New Jersey. Be sure to stay in contact with your local SGA to stay involved and be informed. We want to close the show with an update on our Trinity campus on St. Vincent from Mr. Keith Hollers, the Vice President of Student Services at Trinity. Thank you, Keith, for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me. Glad to be here and glad to answer any questions you may have about the volcano and St. Vincent and its current status and condition and where we will be in September.
Okay, well, why don't we start with the May class? What have we decided to do with the May class?
We decided to go online primarily because at the point we had to make the decision, the volcano was still erupting. There was still a modest disruption in services, so fortunately we are at the south end of the island. The volcano is the far north end, and so the ashfall that we realized at our campus was very minimal, just a light dusting. But nonetheless, it's something to be concerned about. And then secondarily, we didn't want to put any additional stress on the facilities there and give the island an opportunity to recover. And they are and the recovery is underway.
Mm-hmm. So can you talk about how the students responded to this situation?
I've always been very impressed with the caliber of the individual we tend to bring to Trinity. In general, they're a very loving, caring group. Many have served on missions. They like to get involved. They like to help. And there was no exception during the volcano and the issues following the eruption. During this time, they experienced some difficulties. They had some challenges, but they en masse were very resilient, remained focused, and made it through the event. Now they're going to have some very interesting stories when they get to the point of residency interview
Yep.
because they've been challenged in a way that most people don't ever get challenged.
Well, and what I always say is, whatever bar is raised, they always meet it or go above and beyond whatever they are challenged with.
Again, I respect our students. I love our students. They're just a great group of individuals. I know they're going to go on to be great physicians.
So looking ahead to September, what can the students expect?
Well, I think a wonderful time in St. Vincent, for one thing. Again, the island is very resilient. There's a really good system there for dealing with these kind of issues, so cleanup has already begun. Again, our end of the island was relatively unscathed. There was just nothing there to do. We are introducing a brand new housing complex called Jules Apartment, and so that'll be open for September. We've added some additional equipment in the gym. We have been through almost every building there, and we've done some form of renovation or cleanup. And this, while we really would prefer to have the students there and have to work around them, this time period where we had to go online, we've made great use of that time. We recently renovated the Wraitho Mill 1 housing complex, which is on the main campus, and all that's been completed now. So it's really in good shape, ready to receive students in September.
Good. That's wonderful news.
Yeah, it's wonderful news.
So how would you say that the people and the community of St. Vincent is handling all of this?
St. Vincent, one of the very first things I realized after being there, my first trip and having been there for 3 or 4 days and talking with people, it is the land of the blessed. The people there are very congenial. They're very warm and inviting. They're resilient. They're strong. It's really a great nation. But the optimism is just there. But again, I'm not real surprised about it, because that's just the way I've seen them behave, because they've dealt with issues before and come out of it very well.
They're a strong community.
Strong community, yeah.
We want to thank Keith so much for his time today. And as always, support and donations for the people of St. Vincent can be made through our partners at the World Pediatric Project. Please visit www.worldpediatricproject.org for more information on how you can help. That wraps up this edition of the Campus News Desk. On behalf of the entire Trinity family, I'm Lisa Miller, and we will see you next time.
Now, like that, and I think